MSK started in 2008. We were answering the needs of young girls in urban schools to raise awareness in their communities, building more self-efficacy amongst their group, to increase college retention rates, help them become more successful young women, and to provide a network of women as role models. One of the major ways that we're focusing on this year, reaching back into the community, is we're offering a series of free conferences to Chicago's youth. Our very first conference was in April. It was called Accepting Me for Me. It was for girls only, and we had over 150 young girls come out to talk about self-esteem, self-awareness, look at themselves from the inside out as beautiful young women leaders in their communities. MSK was started in response to particularly one young lady that I met at a high school that I was working at, and she was dealing with a series of obstacles in her own life.
I guess you can say MSK is because of me. I met Nikki, the CEO and founder, when I was in high school. She found me in a rough spot. Not a bad kid, just a little lost. Really confused about what I wanted to do with life.
And I just was drawn to her.
Kind of a big sister slash aunt who helped me to make better decisions as a teenager.
Things that her and I constantly worked on was building up her self-awareness, building up her self-esteem, so that she didn't become her community, but she could be in the community and change that community.
After a few talks and sessions and getting to know each other, she helped me see things from a different perspective.
I was born and raised on the west side of Chicago, where the high school dropout rate is tremendously high and the college graduate rate is really low. 2004, I was introduced to the program. My freshman year of high school, I did have my mother in my life at the time, but I was more comfortable with going to them. I did have these men to go to whenever I needed anything.
My background, in addition to having a daughter of my own, I've been an educator for 13 years. I've been a product of a mentoring environment where young women came around me as a young lady. MSK kind of came to me, and I've answered the call, and I continue to do the work in the communities. From 2008 to 2012, we started formalizing our program and making it a year-long curriculum that we offered to Chicago public school students, and it's blossomed ever since. We've actually expanded the program into our first Atlanta school, which is a big deal because now we're in 2 cities, and I'm very excited about that.
The organization is able to reach young women like me who are not really afraid to do more, but afraid of what people will say.
You may not know what you have in you. You may not have people around you that see things in you or that tell you that they see these things in you.
You do something out of the norm and it's looked at negatively when it's not a negative thing.
It doesn't stop at high school, college, after college. They're very consistent. They've been there. I was surrounded by a village of women who were all professionals. These women taught me about having a career and not just working a job, how to aspire to have a career.
I just hope that we can reach those girls that feel like they can't talk to anybody or they don't have that big sister or mother figure.
You create a relationship with these girls. I still keep in contact with the girls.
We're a nonprofit organization. We're always in need of donations and support. We look for support in terms of volunteers, in-kind donations, and financial contributions.
MSK kind of speaks for itself, and the more they come, the more they'll get it.
Every person needs somebody that can guide them through life. MSK gives girls that access.